Hello everybody and welcome back to All the Mods 10 to the Sky. This is episode 8. If you haven't seen any of the other episodes, they are on my channel. If you would like to, you are more than welcome to like and comment and subscribe. It is not required, but I do appreciate it. Now, last time we talked about ways to get nether stars, because I need nether stars to get crystalline ingots. I need 2 per 4. The way that I wanted to do it is through the particle accelerator, through Oritech. And I did try. I figured out that this is nowhere near large enough for me to do it. But I went into a test world and in Creative set up a massive particle accelerator following an image and a guide that I have found. And I can't get it to work. So no matter how many iterations I try or versions I try, I just can't get this particle accelerator to work. I can get it up to the amount of collision that I need, but none of the crafts seem to function. So I don't know whether the particle accelerator rings are broken. I know that this mod pack is technically still in development. So the other way that I decided I wanted to go ahead and do it is doing hostile neural networks. This allows me to throw a model framework in to this simulation chamber with some prediction matrix, and that will produce... Basically, it'll fight it for me without me having to do anything. So I want to make a wither skeleton data model, and I'm going to make 2 simulation chambers. One of wither skeleton and then one of wither. I'm going to do wither skeleton first so that I have enough skulls to kill 6 withers, because that's how much I need for the model framework. And then we'll work from there. But to start off, I will need a model framework of the wither skeleton. So we're going to go back into the nether today and do that really fast. Oop. Before I leave, I should probably empty my inventory and grab my sword. I don't want to be attacking with a pickaxe all of today. That probably wouldn't go over well. Let me grab my sword, my axe, and my bow. And then my arrows. Everything else I don't really need. I spent a considerable amount of time creating this matrix here. Basically, I need 2 particle accelerators, which requires 2 flux gates and a particle accelerator linear motor. So I need 2 of these, which each takes 2 iron thrusters, which takes 2 reinforced carbon sheets, which takes a bucket of light naphtha. Light naphtha is taken from biofuel and a clay catalyst bead to get 200. So that means I need 5 of those buckets of biofuel. So I used this to make the metals I need. So the electrum, what other metals did I need? The duritium, the adamant, and the energite ingots. You can build those all in the foundry with 2 items. And because of that, I did have to swap 2 of my gears. I swapped it to nickel and platinum. I had to reset up a sieve temporarily to get platinum, because I can only get it from sieving crushed deep slate, which is frustrating. So I set that up, got enough to make the gear, put down the gear, never had to worry about it again. I almost ran out of nickel, so I had to do the same thing. But I took out my black quartz and my emerald because I don't really need them in any sort of way. And I used the pulverizer with this speed add-on to get biomass. I put the biomass and water into the centrifuge with the fluid add-on, and that gets me biofuel. I would then bucket out the biofuel, put it into this refinery, and the refinery would break it down with the clay catalyst beads. I had a stack of these in here when I started, and it creates diesel, the naphtha, and then nothing. And then I had to take the naphtha out of this and put it into here, with the carbon fiber strands, and that would take the naphtha and the carbon fiber strands, create nothing, and those carbon sheets. It was a lot. It was a lot. I got the carbon fiber strands from putting coal dust in here. It doesn't need water, but just anything. And then I got the plastic sheets for all of these in pretty much exactly the same way. Water and raw biopolymer. Raw biopolymer is water and packed wheat. And the packed wheat is just 4 pieces of wheat. And that's also how I got the seeds. We'll run over here and I can show you how many seeds are, not weeds, seeds. So yeah, I've got so many wheat seeds in here now, and I took about half of them and turned them into biomass. Because 1 piece of biomass is 100 millibuckets of biofuel, so that means I need 10 per. This put together pretty much everything. The superconductor, the flux gates, advanced batteries I built myself, but I could have done sulfuric acid and a dubious container, but it's easier just to craft them like this because I have an infinite way to get steel, electrum, and energate. Steel I started building in my alloy smelter. I'm pretty sure we saw that last time. And I'm using coal coke and an iron ingot. But what I am going to do, possibly sometime today, but possibly not, is maybe set up in some way to get those coal shards. I didn't end up spending time going upwards in power. Mostly because I spent about 4 hours building and then trying to figure this out, and I just gave up. I spent some time this morning trying to figure it out, and I can't, in a creative world, build one that works, so I'm definitely not going to be able to build one that works in the actual skyblock, because it is way too difficult. I might spend some time in my free time doing that, but not anytime soon. All of these machines are relatively easy to build. The foundry is how you get... Oh, where is it? Hold on. The naphtha, or the refinery, not the foundry. The refinery is one of those motors, 2 steel and a cauldron, and then 3 of these refinery chambers. And that's mostly just copper and slime balls. The hardest part is the steel. And then, like, the portable tank is just copper, glass, and some fluid pipes, and the fluid pipes is just silicon and copper. So it's really easy to build all of these machines, and they work great. I ended up making a flux point to provide power to all of these machines. And I used my mechanical squeezer to triple my output of platinum. I used 2 chunks of platinum because the squeezer gave me 5 each time. But even if I didn't, I had 2 more in here, and I would have gotten a total of 12 if it hadn't quintupled it instead of just tripling it. Yeah, so that was a fun adventure, but I think I'm ready to go the other route for this. We're going to go back into the Nether, get some wither skeletons, and then tear down the entirety of that particle accelerator because it doesn't work. Which is unfortunate. There's more than just nether stars that I could craft in it, but it just doesn't work for me, which kind of sucks. It's a cool concept. It hurts a lot. The refinery, not the refinery, geez, what am I trying to say? The particle accelerator, if it hits you while accelerating a particle, it damages you, and it hurts your character a lot. So I need, while holding this, I believe I can put it in my deep learner slot, I need to kill 6 wither skeletons, which is not difficult at all. There's so many here. do not have a lot of food. That's a mistake. Ooh. That was an accident. Didn't mean to fall off here. Now, I know my deep learner is ready to be used, but I want to level it up if possible. The higher level it is, the more chance of getting material out of them is. And it'll level itself up as it runs, but if I can get it leveled up without having it run, that would be the easiest and best course of action. Okay, 3 more and I'll be done. I did get a skull, that's nice. Let's see. Those are all coming for me, so we will drop down because they've all fired. You're the last guy. Okay. Now we will go home and we will set up a deep mob learning, or whatever this thing is called. A simulation chamber. I might have to connect it to its own separate power source. It does draw a lot of power. I believe this deep learner, or the module, whatever the network, draws about 700 RF per tick, and I don't know what I'm producing, honestly. So, let me figure that. I mean, I know I'm producing more than that, so we can just set it up and keep it running. So I need the simulation chamber. We are going to put it right here. Yeah, this is transferring 38 million RF per tick. Let me take out the wither skeleton data model. And then I need... Well, first off, I need some food, so let's grab some potatoes. I threw my tier 4 stack upgrade in here because this chest was almost full of stuff I really didn't need. So, they're helpful to have around, but they are not necessary. So, I need the polymer. What is it called? Prediction matrix. Prediction matrix. I only have 16, so it's only going to run 16 times, but that should be fine. I'm most likely not going to get anything out of it. It takes a second, is one of the things that is kind of annoying. But it's fine. It failed. It'll give me a Nether prediction. Now these I can use, actually. I can make blaze powder, blaze rods, gold, nether wart, soul sand, gas tears. Basically whatever I need. Gas tears would be helpful, because I can only get them from sieving soul sand right now. And creating a mob farm in the nether, I guess. One thing I could do is look at some of these other ones and see what else I want to do. I could do the Ender Dragon. Ender Dragon gets me Ender Dragon prediction, which can be used to make Dragon's Breath and Dragon Eggs. So I don't really need it. Most of these I don't need. It would just be interesting to set it up. If I... Is there a squid data model? There is. I don't really need it right now, but I can use the squid prediction matrix to do squid beaks and ink sacs. Squid beaks can be used to make Kraken Shell, which allows me to make the serpent staff. It drains life, or Kraken Shell absorbs drowning damage at the expense of hunger. So it's interesting. Can I use the Kraken Shell for anything? No. So this is from Reliquary Reincarnations. I want to look at that because this might be one way for me to get stronger, is to start crafting some things that go in my bauble slots. because currently I have my heart amulet, which is allowing me to have a couple extra hearts. And then I have my magnet, my backpack, and my jetpack. And besides that, that's it. I got nothing. So there's some tools, infinite water bucket, destroys blocks, ender pearls to teleport, plants to grow, draws in items and XP. So this is basically just a magnet. I could upgrade my magnet. I don't need to, though. I could make a gun, I guess. There's... Okay, down here. Stores experience. I don't need that. I don't need that. Absorbs fire damage at the expense of hunger. I already don't receive fire damage because of my armor. My armor breaks that. I believe that was the case in a previous version, but I don't know now. Drowning damage, repairs gold items, resurrects you once. That requires... Protects you from falls, resurrects you once and breaks. Interesting. Some of these might be good to do. Oh, I missed one up here. Oh, that's a weapon. The Angel Heart Charm might be good to craft. Requires me... I get Creeper, I don't get Slime Pearls, and I don't get Rib Bones. But if I did make some other stuff, that could be good. I can make a Charm Belt, and it holds the mob charms, and these makes the mobs not be able to see me. That could be helpful. Magic Bane. It increases the chance of reliquary drops, and increases its strength with every enchantment. Dispels blaze fireballs and reflects gas fireballs when held, puts out fires on and around you. That might be fun. Craft one of these up. Let's see. Twilight Cloak makes you invisible in darkness. It doesn't look like any of those would be super helpful. There is the charms. And these, I believe, are infinite. From Apothic attributes. Absorption is 3 potions of absorption and 6 blaze powder. There are other charms. Nullifies fire damage per charm. Prevents you from dying. But that requires me to go through Ars Nouveau, and it just allows me to put the Totem of Undying in a charm slot. Witherless Rose with the Nether, Stars Enchanting. This rose, the holder is protected from withering. That could be useful, but I do need 4 Nether stars. And I think this is used to make the Wither Compass to make the ATM star. Okay. Okay. I could make my advanced magnet. That might be good. The charms might be okay, and they're not, like, insanely difficult to do. But they are required... Jeez, that's a lot. It requires so much to do that. Is there rings? I think I have a ring slot. Yeah, I've got 2 ring slot, hand slots, bracelet, necklaces. So if I do ring... This is mana. Ring of jumping. Familiar from occultism. No, it doesn't look like it. I can make them from silent gear, but I don't remember what the place is called. What is it? It's a little crafting table that allows me to actually socket gems. So I do believe I need the metal press, but that requires Tyrian steel. I can make that in an alloy smelter. Apparently not. I can alloy debris, shulker, electrum, and crimson steel. Requires crimson iron, which I mine. Great, fantastic. Crimson iron ore, I can't even craft. Raw crimson iron I get from just centrifuge. Okay, so not that thing then. Alloy requires crimson steel. I swear there was like a gem table from Silent Gear. Gear smithing table, I think. Stone anvil. It might be the stone anvil, but I don't think so. Yeah, that allows me to crush stuff into like powders. Material grater, no. The salvager, that also requires crimson iron. Recrystallizer, no. Okay. I don't know how I make a ring. So just the template, a gem, and 2 pieces of metal, I guess. I guess let me just make the permanent one. Let me do that real fast. Anything that can boost my power in any way would be great. Honestly. Like, it is so difficult at this point. Not gem, I want silent gems. I have the Heliodor, and I think that's it. Great. But I believe I can do lapis, because that's a gem, diamond's a gem, emerald's a gem. And I believe redstone is qualified as a gem, and I think quartz is qualified as a gem. So let's see what happens if I make a gold ring. Can I not do... All metal and gem tool parts require casting in a foundry from Productive Metalworks. Is Productive Metalworks the one that I'm using? Yes, it is. Okay, so I need a ring cast. Yep, so I just need any ring and molten steel. Fantastic. So let me make, I don't know, a stone ring. Nope. Can I make a wooden ring? Nope. I can't even. So how do I make... Interesting. Huh. So it's an infinite loop. Can I make one out of gems, I guess? No? Interesting. Okay, so I can't... Is cobblestone on S gear? It is. So this is a ring blueprint, which is not what I need. I need the silent gear one that's made out of wood, I think. I'm just trying to rationalize why I can't build this thing. So the silent gear ring template. So I need the stone anvil. Great. Stone anvil. Give me my hammer. Give me some logs. So stone anvil, log, hammer. Right? How am I screwing this up? I swear. I need a knife. Not a hammer, a knife. Okay. Give me a knife. Sure, make it out of diamond because I'm bougie. I don't get any wood back from it, so this is really just a waste. Ring template. Okay. Now then. Can I build this out of any alloy at all? Doesn't look like it. Do I have a ring in here that I can use? Nope. Okay. Can I build it out of cobblestone? No. Can I build it out of planks? That's steel. Nope. Fantastic. Okay, I guess I'll just have to find one in a chest somewhere before I can start on that. That's unfortunate. I kind of wanted anything I could use. Enchanter's Bangle, Fire Bangle, that requires the essences. Air Bangle, nope. Is there necklaces? Amulet of Mana Boost, Mana Regen, Stars Experience. I know that my Heart Amulet is useful with the... What's the Soul Amulet? Can make the Vigor Bow. Vitality Blade. I don't know. Okay. So, looks like I am out of luck. So I will need to start by crafting all of this stuff. 5 red hearts. Then the yellow canister. I can make 1. And I need another star to go any bigger. Okay. So, let me grab my heart amulet and throw in my 1 of those. Let me grab my red heart canisters. And see if I can put more in here. 9. I think my max is 10. Okay. Let me put this in my heart amulet slot. Okay. Now that I've given this some time, let's see how it's doing. I got 4 Wither Skeleton predictions. I need... Is it a chamber? No, it's... That's the simulation chamber, and then... I don't know. I cannot remember what this thing is called. The Loot Fabricator. That makes sense. If I just thought for a second, what could it possibly be? I would have gotten there. Okay, Wither Skeleton. I want... Hold on. The skull fragments, 9 turns into 1. And this is 32. 32 divided by 9 is not quite 4. So it's still better to do this. I just need a total of 6 so that I can kill the Wither 6 times. Okay, I don't need the ring blueprint or the stone anvil or any of this stuff. Unfortunately, I cannot do that. Give me some sand. I need more of that prediction matrix stuff. We're gonna smelt this down. Okay. So, glass panes. And then we need prediction matrix. Just give me like 4 stacks of this stuff. And then I'm actually going to move these. They take a minute to break, apparently. And there's a convenient little platform I'm not using right now that I can put these on instead. Oh wow, look at all this useless empty space. Let me just pick up all these random wastes of time I built. I really wish I could have made this work, but even when I was in creative I couldn't, so I do not have high hopes for being able to make it work here. Okay. Throw all this useless junk in here. Now, I need my pipe stuff. Item pipe, pipe wrench, and 2 chests. Okay. We'll break this. So the way that I want to build this is right here, we're going to put the loot fabricator. And right here, we're going to put the simulation chamber. The simulation chamber from the top is going to receive the prediction matrix. Put in the data model. It'll start putting the prediction matrix in here. And then, when this is all done, I do need... No. I can do this the old-fashioned way. I was thinking I might need a filter, but I don't think I do. So the way that this is going to run is just like this. It is going to pull from in here, and it is going to put those in here, and I am going to set it to do the Wither Skeleton Skulls. Next, this is going to go over here, and this is going to pull out and go in this chest. And the reason I have it set it up like this is that Nether matrix is now going to end up in here, and the Wither Skeleton Skull is going to end up in here. It successfully killed 30, so now it is collecting 10 data per kill, which means that a quarter of the time, it will end up with a that thingy. So I believe that I now have enough. I do. If I really wanted to do it, I could do it. Why are these different? I don't know. I could kill the Wither 9 times if I wanted to, but I just need 6. Okay. So technically I don't need this going anymore, but I am going to leave it going, just in case. And we will just let it be. The next thing I need is soul sand. I don't know how much of that I have. Enough for 9. That's... I feel like the game is trying to tell me something. Like it wants me to beat this thing a number of times. I don't know. Anyway, I need to swab it with my model framework and then kill it. I also need to put it in my deep learner before I do all that. I'm going to grab a bunch of arrows because I can. Any rare helmets in here? I don't see any. That's okay. I don't want this stuff. Okay. Now I have 2 full rows of hearts. And I want golden apples, which means I actually just need apples. Give me those. And I don't need any of this anymore. I don't need potatoes anymore. I do not need inferium seeds anymore. So let me grab a sapling. It does grow. Fantastic. And then give me a piece of dirt. Okay. So I do not need my axe. I shouldn't need my pickaxe, but it'll be fine. So it is time to kill the Wither 6 times. This will give me 6 Nether stars as well, which would be handy but not necessarily super helpful. We'll do it in the end like we did before, just because I find it easier to fight it here in the end. Listen, I did not mean to stare at you. Okay. Let's fight the Wither. Frame network. Throw this in my slot. Nope, I did not mean to do that. Oh, Wither boo. I also now have auto aim, so this is great. I don't know if this not being in the deep learner slot will mess up anything, so we will just... I do not remember if we were enchanted last time we fought the Wither, but that was easy. I know I definitely did not have my bow. My bow is strong. Like, really strong. One on legs. I can't... Does that mean when I'm holding it I can... Nope. Okay. Okay, 5 more Withers remaining. It'll also get me more of these miniature yellow hearts, so I can upgrade my heart canisters again. Why are the Endermen able to be hit by the projectiles of the Wither? That doesn't make any sense. They're immune to every other projectile. I'm too fast. I had to turn my throttle down. Okay, and then we heal up with some baked potatoes, while I look at what I can possibly build with the Nether Star. I can do a green heart. Wow, that's a waste of materials. There's the Immolation Blade. This turns regular skulls when you kill a skeleton into Wither skulls. So I don't super need that, considering I don't need them anymore at all. Okay, the Endermen are really loud, so we are going to... Enderman. Screaming will turn down. Teleport, hurt, and death. We'll do the same for the Wither. We'll turn it down just a little bit. Wither. Dot explosion? No. Shoot, hurt, ambient, break, block. Okay. That should be everything. Apparently I'm looking these Endermen right now. And now I'm blind? Was I blinded by an Enderman? That is still really loud. Enderman death. There we go. Okay. Now that I've turned some of those volumes down, something I realized when I was editing the video where I killed all the bosses, I was just like, this is so loud. It was like insanely loud, all of that was. So I was like turning all the decibel meters down in the sections that the boss, like the the Enderman was so loud. Enderman, the Ender Dragon is what I meant. The Ender Dragon was so loud, it was like peaking the audio pickup. It's a little insane. Okay. And 10. That is still so insanely loud. I might just mute the Wither death entirely. Wither spawn, Wither death, Wither hurt, Wither generic explosion, Wither shoot, the Ender Dragon flap, apparently that was recent, and the Wither ambient. So we'll mute the Wither entirely because it's so insanely loud sometimes. Just this game in general. Alright, I got a couple things. Ooh, a helmet. I unlocked the next tier of apotheosis. Wow, this fight is, like, odd when I mute everything. Just completely silent wither fight in the void. Woo! Dead silent. Crickets in here. Alright, we are almost there. Just 2 more to go. Hey, Mr. Enderman, I'd recommend getting out of there. I wouldn't want to stand close to that thing. Oh yeah, we definitely were not enchanted when we fought these last time. I might kill the warden a couple times too, because I know I need the antenna for something. I can't remember what exactly, but I know I need it. Stop regenerating past your shield. Okay. And I really didn't fight the warden last time. He, like, two-shot me, and then I just teleported back in and smacked him, and then died and teleported in and smacked him. So, I kind of want to... I'll probably end up still cheesing the fight, but I want to not be murked by him immediately. That would be nice. So maybe once I have Vibranium armor. But who knows? Okay. It is nice to see that the wither doesn't, like, body me immediately this time. Like, it's actually... I'm actually able to hold my own against the wither. Of course it's raining. Can't sleep. Of course not. Why would I be able to? That was just ridiculous. Okay, remove the wither skeleton and put in the wither. That was easier than I thought it would be. And of course, it's going to be very uncommon to get the actual, like, thing for it, the pearl. What's it called? The prediction. So when it's at the highest level, there's a 100% chance, but that's not for, like, 4,000 of them killed. Advanced is 300. So basic is where I'm at. Advanced will be after 30 kills. Superior will be after 300 after that. Self-aware, I believe, is going to be 3,000. But every single time it does one run through, or every other time, it goes up by 0.01 accuracy. But now I should be getting, yeah, Ender prediction, not Nether prediction. I still don't need these predictions at all. It's a fabrication directive. And then I can make endstone, I guess. But I do need to pick it up for a quest. I don't have any of the other ones, the overworld ones, because that's not something I really care about. I don't need to farm the overworld ones. I already am in a really, really terrible mob farm. Maybe that's what I should do today, or one of the things I should do today. Well, first off, let me make some crystalline, because now that I have the nether stars, crystalline is one of the only things I can make. I could make a green heart canister. Let's see. I know I just looked through these, but I can't remember if there was anything actually good in them. The spectral eye amulet. I guess. I can put unbreakable on one of my construction sticks. Could make a wither builder. I could build the witherless rose. But I think I'm already not being affected by wither. I don't remember taking any wither damage. I don't know. I can't remember. What is the Dark Nether Star? Made for making a Tier 5 Hephaestus Forge. Okay, that's fine. The Withering Souls, got some Ender Pearls, some Endstone, a Garnet, a couple gems, and a miniature red heart. Let me make... Oh, I can't even make any more of the red ones. It's fine. I think I don't have any use for the yellow ones besides that. I can use it to heal, but that's about it. But let's see. We'll throw those in there. So Crystaltine requires a bunch of lapis, diamonds, gold, and iron. Lapis, diamond, gold, and iron. Who are you? Where did you come from? What? What? Who are you? Get out of my house. Okay. Crystaltine in here. It's disabled. We're going to make that number 1. Auto. Go in there. And then I should be able to just throw them in there. Or not, I guess. Oh, it's a chest. If I put a chest on top, it should be able to draw the items from in there to make the saved recipe, I think. There's a reason the auto one is better. Yeah. It evenly distributes them across to where they need to be to make as many as possible. Obviously, I can only make, like, a total of 6. But, well, 12 crystaltine ingots. Now that is what I'm looking for. And then I take the crystaltine, if I remember correctly. Yeah, crystaltine, it gives me 4 more. And then I turn them into Vibranium. Back to the Ender Crafter. Put the crystaltine ingots in the middle slots, then surround it with a bunch of Geor shards. Quartz, iron, gold, diamond, emerald, uranium, and 2 uraninite. And now we have Vibranium. So in here, I have all of these Geor shards. And in the Ender Crafter, I want to make 16 Vibranium. And this is going to take a while. So I'm going to look at making a bunch of Ender alternators. This requires Ender ingots, which I can make so many of because I've got literally infinite Ender pearls. So let's make some. Look at that, a stack. And then I do need Eyes of Ender. How many of these can I make? Ooh, look at that, 42 of them. So now, I should be able to speed this up by quite a bit. I'm going to remove this one. I don't remember the range on these. The quest should tell me. If I knew where that quest was. Apotheosis gear. There's productive trees. What does this even do? Well, whatever. It should be in one of these. Is it in the end game? No, because I still need to do all of these quests. Let me find it. Oh, it was just this one. We will need one in a 7x7x7 area. Okay, so I can go out to 7x7x7. That is good to know. As long as the Ender Crafter is in the middle. Yeah, let's see. It's uneven, but that's fine. Did that speed it up a little bit? It did! It sped it up just a touch. It's going so fast. Look at my boy go. Okay. I now have Vibranium. I have 4 whole ingots. We are making progress. Okay, next quest. Vibranium smithing template. No, we don't need any fancy crafting for the Vibranium upgrade template. Just normal crafting. To make your first, you'll need an All-the-Modium upgrade, 7 All-the-Modium ingots, and a block of Vibranium. The other Vibranium upgrades will only need another Vibranium upgrade, 7 All-the-Modium ingots, and Ancient Stone. So I should start making Ancient Stone while I can, because this upgrade template is expensive. So let me make Ancient Stone. I just need regular Ancient Stone, thank you. So I need another block generator. I need oxidized copper. I need soul lava and blue ice. Let me grab some copper. So, ancient stone. I need oxidized copper. Is there a fast way of making oxidized copper? It looks like in a chemical injection chamber, I can turn copper with a bunch of flint into weathered copper. Oh, that's expensive, though. I'm gonna just throw this on the ground, and we'll wait. Like, it's not that big of a rush right now. Let's go see if any predictions have come out. They did! I have 2 more nether stars. That's a whole 4 more ingots. It does use a lot of power, though. So let me check on how my power is holding up. Oh, we are solid. Like, that's out of power. And this is slowly draining, but it's jumping right back up. And I can make a second one of those pretty much no problem. I might do that. Just make another 64 generator. Throw those in there. Make another 4. Grab all these out again. Another 4. Let me grab more uraninite, because that one is used more than once in this crafting recipe. Okay, so now I'll have 12 ingots So I need 4 to upgrade my armor. I need 5 to upgrade my sword. Okay, let's see. Let me grab all of my aldermodium as well, just because I can, and I'm here. Okay. Grab all of the aldermodium and throw it in there. We'll make those into ingots. Aldermodium ingots. We'll make as many of these as I can. And then we need this guy, which needs a vibranium block. I'll hold that just in case. Okay, vibranium smithing template. Okay. I can only make the one right now until I get ancient stone. So I need this to oxidize. Can I do... is there... sand? No, hold on. Time? Time in a bottle. There is. Fantastic. Time in a bottle. I need a clock. Okay, time in a bottle. Can I speed this guy up? Well, I guess I need time in it first. I guess that does make sense. Okay. Let's see. I guess I can start working on... while I'm waiting for the copper to oxidize, I do need soul lava. That's where I need these, the warden tendrils. I forgot. I also need a bunch of soul sand. So soul sand I can get from mixing sand and witch water. Let me just get a bunch of sand then. I need my hammer, which is in this other chest over here. Then I need a bunch of cobblestone. Let's do 2 stacks. And then we will compress it down. Turn it into double compressed. And then triple compressed. Okay. Triple compressed cobblestone. Triple compressed gravel. Triple compressed sand. And then we'll do the same with the double compressed. And now I need a barrel, mycelium, and a sink. Barrel. Item pipes. Fluid pipes. My pipe wrench. I do not need the sink over here anymore. We can break this down. And then I just need 2 chests. And then mycelium, of course. Okay, all the way over here, in this corner right here, we are going to put down mycelium, a barrel, the sink, and 2 item pipes. Can I put an item pipe on top, please? I guess not. Okay. This chest, and this chest. We will remove that. This chest and this chest. This chest here will have the sand in it. This right here will have the water. It will turn in to witch water. The sand will be thrown in. It'll be turned into soul sand. Soul sand will come out. I just need 10, and I have 9. I have 15. Oh no, that's double compressed. I need singular compressed. I've got plenty, is basically what I'm trying to say. We're about to craft the 11th Vibranium ingot. It'll technically be the 12th, because I've already got one in the system. And that is probably way more than I will need, but eventually it'll become infinite, so that'll be okay. I got 4 more Nether stars. We'll throw those in there. Let that go for a second. This has now accumulated almost 5 minutes. Can I speed up the copper? I can, but I don't know if it's going to oxidize faster. Let me throw these 8 in here. And that'll slowly craft into more Vibranium. Now, soul lava. Let me hop back on that track. I need a vat from Ender IO, which means I need copper alloy, which is copper and silicon. Let me just make 10. Alloy smelter is over here. We will make 10 copper alloy. The vat then requires redstone alloy, which is silicon and redstone. We will make 5 of that. Okay, and we pop back over here. Smelt those up. I'll need dark steel, which is coal, obsidian, and iron. I have all of that. Okay, so this is now, it did work. That's good. Of that, some obsidian, and some iron. I really don't need this black iron anymore. We are going to grind down the coal into coal dust because that is more efficient for this recipe. Obsidian, iron, and coal dust. Dark steel. Okay. Anything else it needs? A void chassis. Well, I already know how to make one of those, so that's fine. Back to the inventory. Ah, look at that. We're basically there. And then the void chassis. And then the vat. Do I have another capacitor? A basic one. I don't want to use the capacitor if it's basic. So we will pull out of the sag mill this capacitor. Does it not need a capacitor? Interesting. Usually it does. That is surprising. Doesn't need power either. Okay. We will go for as long as we can on that. I want to age that copper and oxidize it as fast as I possibly can. Now, I need the weird pearl. I don't remember what it's called. Not the infused ender pearl. I can make a gateway. No, what am I? It's the weird eye, isn't it? Eye of Gal Gadot. Gal Gadot's ultimate form. I cannot remember. It's not a gate pearl. No. It allows me to summon the warden. I could get a warden prediction, considering I have to kill a bunch of them. Allows me to get the warden prediction, which allows me to get the warden tendrils. But echo shards. The skulk core. Let me make that real fast. Skulk core. An ender core. That's not what I'm looking for. There it is. Skulk core. Okay. I need a skulk core and a shrieker. How many tendrils do I have? I have 3, so I need to do 7. Each of these can summon 3. So I do need 2. We'll sleep the night away. And then we'll go... Do I go back into the end for it? I mean, probably. It's just so empty out there, so it's useful. Oh, let me... claim those. And chunk load them. We'll do these 2 just cuz. That way, that prediction will always be running. Getting me more nether stars. This is going decent. We're into advanced, and it's already done 50. That's good. I shouldn't run out of power. That's the nether, not the end. Okay. I remember how annoying it was to spawn the warden in the first place. Skulk, shrieker, and a skulk core. Okay. Spawn the warden for me, please, just like you did before. I want to see how much stronger I actually am. Come on. Spawn in the warden. There he is. I'm gonna cheese you by flying, but I'm not gonna fly out of your 20 block range. Yep, there it is. Wow, he just doesn't miss. That's okay, neither do I. Hold on, let me turn my magnet back on. Oof. Sorry if you guys get motion sick, I'm just gonna spin in a circle for a while. And I need to eat. Fly out of his range while not firing, and then fire back in. And then fly out and eat. And then fire, fire, fire. And fire, fire, fire. Oh, I killed him. Like, I knew I could kill him, but it is a little surprising that he went down like that. That took way less arrows. Before I used like 2 stacks of arrows. It's kind of ridiculous. I think this time I am just gonna fire a bunch of arrows down at him instead of... I fought him kind of legitimately. That is the end of all I needed from him. So, just this is fine. Maybe I should have done a prediction matrix for him. I don't know when I'll need soul lava again. Well, if I need soul lava again, I can always make the prediction matrix then. And he's dead. Summon another one. Yeah. I'm not... I feel weird about cheesing bosses, but at the same time, it's like, if they didn't make it so easy to cheese, like, he would kill me. He would straight up kill me. This armor is, like, okay. It's not great. It's the best I can currently make. But it's not, like, perfect in any capacity. Hopefully Vibranium is better. Because if it's not, like, then this is worth nothing. The only thing that I know I 100% need Vibranium for is that I need a Vibranium pickaxe in order to mine unobtainium. Like, that's the only thing I 100% know I need it for. Everything else is just like, oh, well, I mean, I might as well upgrade my stuff when I can. Like, if it has a chance of making me stronger, then 100% I'm gonna do it. But, like, in earlier versions of the mod pack, the armor was so much, like, not earlier versions, but, like, all the mods to the sky, 6. Or all the mods to the sky, I think it was 7. Like, the armor, like, told you what it did, and exactly, it was, like, the strongest armor. It wasn't super too terribly hard to get. So, it was just, like... I expected it to be the same in this one, but the armor is relatively weak, actually. Because, like, in the version that I first played when I got into all the mods, it was, all the modium made it so piglins didn't attack you, Endermen wouldn't, proc at you if you looked into their eyes, you were immune to fire, you were immune to fall damage, and then Vibranium added in some other things, like you were immune to wither, and then I think unobtainium was like you're immune to void damage. Like, it added a lot. I can't remember them all off the top of my head, but I figured this would be the same, and it seems like some of those features are still in it. Like, I don't take fall damage from, because of my boots. I'm pretty sure I'm not taking any, fire damage. Like, blazes hit me, but I don't light on fire. I'm on fire for like half a second. Like, I don't even take a full tick of fire damage before it's extinguished. And I don't think I have that much fire prot on my armor, so it must be that all the modium is doing something, but I don't know, because it doesn't tell me anything. Even the quest line doesn't explain this very well. Like, it is seriously just, I'm doing it for the quest line, but also the better gear would be Apotheosis, but I can't do Apotheosis because I'm not strong enough, which means I need better gear, because all the Apotheosis stuff is currently on weak gear, but, so I could go up higher, but then I'm taking like 45% increased damage. And, like, I don't really want to do that. I've gone through like 6 stacks of arrows fighting these guys. Luckily, it's basically infinite. When we get back, I might upgrade my mob farm I need fans with upgrades. And I need dreadful dirt. I already have looting and sharpness in the mob crusher, so I don't need to worry about that. So I would just need to make just really a 5x5 of fans. Okay. I do not need this anymore. So we're gonna break it. Just cuz. And then we will go back home. And my oxidized copper is finished. Fantastic. So I need a stone block generator. Get me some buckets. Oh yeah, I forgot I made so many buckets. I just need 2, thanks. A bucket of lava. And a bucket of water. And then a little bit of cobblestone. Okay. Give me a stone block generator. Speed modifier of 1, because why not? I'm actually just going to level it up, because I don't know how much ancient stone I'm going to need, and I'd rather just have all of it if I have to build it. So, grab these 8 Vibranium. And then we'll jump back over here. Look at that, 16 Nether stars. This is way easier than the particle accelerator. I don't know why I didn't just do this from the beginning. God, such a waste of time. That kind of sucks. I hate that I did that. That would have been, if I had known how easy this was, I would have done this from the start, and I would have spent my time that I was trying to build a particle accelerator, upgrading my, like, reactor and upgrading my, bookshelves. My particle accelerator experiment, when it shot out, it broke bookshelves. Pretty sure it killed a cow. Like, the particle accelerator was such a waste of time. God. I really wasted so much time on that. Alright. Stone to copper, copper to iron. Might as well. Okay. So, I will need a drawer. Nope, that's a 4x4 drawer. I just need a 1x1. And then, right here, there we go. 1, 2, 3. I don't need 3, I just needed 2. That. This. Drawer. And then right here, and right here, will be the 2 other items. And then we'll prep to cover the soul lava because I don't know if it's going to spread. So I need blue ice. Should probably also just make the soul lava before I forget. So I need a bucket of lava, I need soul sand, and I need 10 warden tendrils. Lava. It's over in this corner. Soul sand. And this vat right here. We'll go with lava, warden tendrils, and soul sand. Does it need to be overheat? I wish it would tell me. I presume it needs to be overheat. So let me take away this oak stair and get from underneath this guy. I have this superheating element. I wonder if this is going to be hot enough. I don't know what fire it needs. Let's see, Ender IO. Does it need the power to the bottom? I don't know. Do I need to just light a literal fire underneath it? That's the only thing I can think of. Well, not the only thing I can think of, but it's the thing that seems to make the most sense. Let me grab some lava, I guess, and we'll try that. It's probably going to burn down my wood here, but... Okay, how do I make it unidle? Can I set this side to pull? No. Soul lava. 1x compressed soul. I do need 10 buckets of lava anyway, but I figured it would start. How do I heat this? It is not very well explained, and I don't think Ender IO has a thing in it. Okay. To get soul lava, we need a whole lot of industrial foregoing machines. First, we need to jail a warden, use and power a stasis chamber. Okay. Maybe they disabled the vat, because I have to go through the laser drill, which would be stupid. Or I just had them in the wrong order, because apparently that matters. This is so much easier than the laser. Like, I assume the laser is actually easier in the long run, but... Okay. Well, that's not what I wanted to happen. What the hell? What the hell happened? I'm so confused. I tried to put lava in things and it didn't work. Okay, so I can use the vat. I just need to put it in this way. That was dumb of me. It's fine. Well, that resets the recipe. Okay, I'll come back to that. 15 more nether stars. This thing is running. It's almost out of prediction matrix, so I gotta make more. Prediction matrix. Let me just make as much as I can. 4 more stacks. There we go. Alrighty. Now we'll check on the soul lava. I have a bucket of soul lava. Woohoo! Okay. Blue ice on this side, soul lava on this side, ancient stone. We are good to go. Okay. Let me grab out a stack, and let's start making some templates. Boom, 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 boom. We'll make a stack just for good measure. Or not. I'm out of all the modium ingots. That's kind of my fault. Well, it's all my fault. I am the one playing the game, but let me make a stack. Or not. Okay, now I need some vibranium. I have 20 ingots in here. Oh, hold on, I should probably grab my... It's out of diamonds. So let me grab... Not kiwi. 2 stacks of diamonds. 4 stacks of lapis. 3 of everything else. Okay. We will just throw all this in here. Pull out my vibranium. And now it'll be producing more crystalline ingots. I don't actually know how much vibranium I will need, but it seems like a good idea to just make as much as I possibly can. Okay. Template armor. Pickaxe. Sword. Okay, this armor is 6, 9, and 80. 9, 9, 80. 11, 9, 80. 6, 9, 80. So, I guess while I'm at it, I should, just because I can, grab all my other all-the-modium tools and upgrade those to vibranium as well. A hoe, a shovel, and an axe. And then... Is there a way... A vibranium shield, which doesn't have a crafting recipe yet. Fantastic. Vibranium bee spawn egg. I don't want to get into productive bees. I've been avoiding productive bees for as long as I possibly can. I have never played with it in any mod I have ever played. Just because I don't want to have to deal with another production mod. And one that takes up so much space. Okay. Now let's look back at the quest. We'll get some ancient stone and a block. We'll get some more vibranium. The vibranium pickaxe will be needed to mine unobtainium. The shovel and hoe just do their job quicker. Well, I mean, the pickaxe does as well. It's just more unique. The vibranium sword now does 36 damage with a 3.6 attack speed. The vibranium axe does 38 damage and with the same attack speed as vanilla axes as well as 16 mining speed. The all-the-modium mace, I don't care about the mace. I'm not going to do the mace. So we'll get 32 armor points, 36 armor toughness, and 80% knockback resistance. The vibranium furnace. What's better than all the modium? Vibranium is. The vibranium furnace has a cook time of 3 ticks and will smelt 32 items at a time. An entire stack of items in 6 ticks. That is less than a second. With a Vibranium pickaxe or equivalent, we can mine the unobtainium ore. Don't forget to ore process it, get the most bang for your buck. Don't worry, we still get unobtainium through the old-fashioned way. Yep, right here in the old End Highlands. I'd recommend making an unobtainium site charm with the first one you collect. So now I need to find unobtainium, because I can't craft it. And then the upgrade template takes a block anyway. God, that's gonna suck. Okay. So let us start making our way towards a Vibranium furnace. Or what are they? They're not pylons. I've already forgotten these names. Alternators. Ender alternator. We're just gonna make like 3 stacks of the stuff and make as many alternators as we can, because I want this thing as fast as it possibly can. So a total of a 7x7. This is 7 across. No, can't go there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means I can do 2 more. We'll do it back here. Okay. This is 7x7, with this as the center. If that's the middle layer, I can go 3 up and 3 down. Right? Yeah. So I can do 3 more, I can do 2 more on top. What can I do them? I can only do them sideways. Okay. I don't know how much of this I'll actually get covered, but I'm gonna put down as many as I have, because that's the point in building them, right? And then, of course, not building on the chest. Blah. Okay, 18 Vibranium. I'm gonna tear this down. Put it right there. Then we can come back over here and grab the rest of the crystaltine and throw it in here. See how fast this is. Oh yeah. Much faster. That is way better. Okay. I don't think I need a reason to finish that up. I think it's doing itself okay. This is 26. That should be enough for 2 more blocks. Vibranium. Hold on, I need the furnace. Give me a Vibranium furnace. Amazing. Then we'll do this, and put the upgrade back in it. And then the wireless heat receiver. And that gives us an upgrade that I could put on this furnace right here. 2 Vibranium Ferni. Alrighty. Let's see how we're doing on Nether stars. That's 28 Nether stars. Fantastic. It's still on advanced, but it's about halfway to supreme, I think. Now I can do whatever I want with the Nether stars because I have an infinite number of them. And that is just the way I like it. Now then, we don't need that, that, or that. Let's start working on upgrading the bookshelves. So, let's grab all of the rewards. Another all the Modding to Vibranium upgrade. Arcane sand, energy pipes. That's okay. Okay. So, we could jump back here and finish up some quests so I can just check it off. Actually, instead of enchantment, I wanted to do this better. So the first thing we're going to do is get rid of all of the conveyor belts. And then we are going to mine away all of the cobblestone. Bye. Okay. Whoopsie daisy. Didn't mean for that to come down. That's okay. We will mine all of this away, and we will build a new one. Okay. We're gonna mine down this corner because it's ugly and bothering me that it doesn't match. Alright, the bottom down here can stay the same. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of Inferium Essence. I mean, not a lot, only 250. But I've gotten quite a bit of gear from Apotheosis. And I've gotten a couple Nether stars. Nether stars? Ender pearls! Sorry, I've been thinking about Nether stars for 2 days now, so it's been a minute. Let me build some fans. Actually, no, I will build first. I need my netherite stick. I do want to, with that, these nether stars, I want to build this thing. I need 2 pieces of crying obsidian, which I get from mixing witch water and obsidian. Okay. Luckily, I still have my witch water set up. We'll throw these in here. Probably could have done compressed, but it's fine. This is already done. Oh yeah, I already knew it was done. I already grabbed everything. That's right. Okay. So, what I want to do is I want to make GM chicken feed. I want to feed them the cursed. So the only thing I should be missing is buckets of experience. Yes. And I think I want to do 2 of them side by side. So up here, I want a 10 by 5 area right here. So this is the middle 2. So we are going to do... No, I want you facing the other way. One, two... Actually, I want it up from that, because I want them to be dropped into the hole. 2, 3, 4. Except I actually don't want these ones facing this direction. I want them 1, 2, 3, 4 this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is a 10 block area. And then I want dirt up here. Give me 2 stacks of dirt. That one's coarse dirt. I do not want coarse dirt. I just want dirt. Okay. So, what I can do with these building wands is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is my spawn area. That is where all the mobs will spawn. I want fans with upgrades, so I'll need 10 fans. And I believe they push 3 blocks, so I'll need 2 range upgrades. Range upgrade? Not range upgrades. Distance. Upgrades. Yes. Distance modifier of 1. So I will want at least 2 in each. But this will be the way it'll work. And the reason I want the conveyors there is for where the fans don't blow. So if the fan is right here and it blows them 5 blocks, it'll blow them to right here. So if it blows them 6, it'll push them here. But then they'll just be sitting here. So the conveyor belts will drag them along and push them down into that. I could add these 2 to be extra fans and those ones there, but this allows me to add an additional block for natural spawns to spawn, but the cursed earth will do most of the work. The other thing that I will want to do is, can the conveyor belts go up? No. Okay. I wanted a way for spiders to not spawn. But can I do vertical? I can. So it can be a max of 3 blocks tall. So if I do fans, if I put fans here as well, then I just need them to be 1, 2, 3, 4 long. If I do 5 long and then make these fans 7 long so that they push out into here, then I just need 4 fans here with distance upgrades to the 9s. Then everything, including spiders, will be forced down into the hole. But for now, we'll block that off. So it's 3 blocks tall, so Enderman can fit. And then from there, we just need the surrounding. Oop. Build this out. Right here. Okay. Then I will grab my netherite stick and go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll leave it open for now because I actually need to grab all the fans and the GM chicken feed and all that. So these distance upgrades are going to require a lot of feathers. So it would be easiest to do one, instead of 4 fans with 40 range upgrades, I can do 1 fan with 10 of these, 1 of these, and 1 of these. I think that might be easiest. I don't have any feathers at all. That's surprising. Okay, give me my buckets. I will go grab out of here. I have 149 buckets of fluid XP over here. Okay, 7 buckets of that, because I already have 1 in the system, so that allows me to make 2 GM chicken seed cursed. I could also make this one, which is good. I just need a swab. Give me my shears. I'll go shear my sheep. Okay, so I'm gonna make swab. And it doesn't matter what I swab, so I'm just gonna swab a cow. And then I need 1 more bucket of experience. And then I can make the regular GM chicken feed. Oh, I needed the nutritious chicken feed. This gives me a cow spawn egg. I forgot about that. Okay, nutritious chicken feed, so I need 4 more buckets of the experience. Okay. And then nutritious. Bleh, nutritious. This will give me a cow spawn egg, which is not what I want. Okay. Chicken gives me a golden egg. Gives me 3 more delightful dirt. Dreadful dirt gives me 3 more dreadful dirt. That's fantastic. Okay. Now then. We'll put this here. And then, if I move you guys out of the way. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I'm going to do it from this corner. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So from right here, we're going to throw down a golden egg. Now then. Chicken and chicken. Gives me the rotten eggs. These rotten eggs will make dreadful dirt. So let me make, instead of, if I do width upgrades, that'll cover 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 5, 7. That'll cover 7 blocks. But I also need range upgrades because I need it to reach 7. I do need 2 in the middle. Okay, I'm gonna need to kill a lot of chickens. I can get a chicken matrix? Sure. Get my deep learner. can also just buy chicken eggs. Can I buy feathers? No, okay. Just for my loot fabricator, I need like 8 stacks of chicken feathers. So I need a data model. I need smooth stone again. Give me a data model. Give me a chicken data model. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here, let me throw down these eggs. Let me use the pickaxe to make sure that I don't kill any other animals. The chickens are dead. Okay. Apparently that was a quest I needed. Okay. I need to go fishing for one of these. Oh yeah, the cooking for blockheads. Productive trees adds lots of new trees that each have their own goodies. You can harvest these fruits by breaking the leaves. Okay. I guess I can work on that eventually. But for now, I am still in this chapter. Let me sleep, finally get rid of the rain. Let me switch this over to doing chicken instead of wither. Because that's an equal trade. Pull out chicken and throw it in here. This will also get me the overworld data. Let me do that. And let it just run through for a minute. Give me feathers. Okay, that's a bunch of feathers. That should allow me to make what I need. How many fans do I have in here? None, but I do have one of each upgrade already. So that is the one fan that I am going to use. Not fan. Give me the fan here. Mob fan. Okay. Got me the mob fan recipe. Let me make a bunch of stone slabs. 16 is probably what I need. So I just need a bunch of these distance upgrades. Okay. So this, and this. And I just need a redstone block. Let me throw all this stuff into my channel here. Okay, I do need this dreadful dirt, and I will need more cobblestone. Because I will need to put a roof on this. So right here, in this corner, is going to be a fan. Its area is only right here. Oh, the area is much bigger than I thought. Hold on. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already. So 5 will push them there, so I just need a couple. Okay. That's easy. So Throw in 10 of these range upgrades. That pushes them all the way down here. Great. And then I also want a width upgrade. So now it's filling out all the way out to there. And then a height upgrade. So it's filling this square right here. And then just put a block of redstone on top. And it pushes me down. So hopefully it'll push the spiders. Okay. Now then, I want to do 1 fan, 2 fan, 3 fans. And then 1 fan without upgrades. So this fan should be 7. Yeah. So fan, 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 and fan. So this fan right here is stronger than me. Pushes it out to right there. So I want a distance upgrade so that it pushes it all the way to the conveyor belt. And then, actually now that I know it's 5, I can get rid of the conveyor belts and just put a fan here, because this fan will push it all the way out to here. Jeez Louise. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. Do this. And now it's covered. We'll shoot them right in so I can get rid of these conveyor belts. Just put cobblestone, I guess, but let me just grab some dirt. Just for symmetry. Okay, let me turn off this areas. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I'm not going to put any of these down yet until this is fully constructed. Let me go grab a couple more blocks of redstone. And then let me see how my feathers are doing. Good, I've gotten 2 sets. Still at basic. Go faster. Woo, an advanced chicken data model. Hold on, 8. That doesn't make any sense. I get like... Oh, it's because it's moving too slow. Okay. I need range upgrades. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think I need a total of 5. And then I need 4 width upgrades. We will double check that. This is bothering me. I also need to fully coat the bottom of this in cobblestone. And the reason I need to do that is because dreadful dirt is allergic to sunlight. So, if the dreadful dirt is exposed to light above, I think, light of 6, it burns. And if it burns, that means I have to build it anew. So I don't really want to do that. So we will just cover this up. I don't remember if it's only to the bottom that, or only to the top that the sunlight needs to hit, but I'd rather not risk it for anything. This dreadful dirt should also pick up the mob spawning in more than just regular mobs, because I should now be spawning like Wilden mobs and possibly vampire hunters. I don't remember if that's part of this mod pack. And if not, I probably just sound like a nerd. Which is fine, there's nothing wrong with being a nerd. I mean, I am a nerd. I'm a D&D nerd. I'm a big D&D nerd. So these three... Oh, I only needed 3. Well, that's embarrassing. Width upgrade and distance upgrade. Reaches all the way over there. Width upgrade and distance upgrade. Reaches all the way over there. So we'll hide these areas. Now this one... Width upgrade. And then 2 distance upgrades. That pushes it out into the middle there. That is exactly what we want. Okay. This should be correct. We are going to put a roof on this. Let me turn off this area. Now, get caught up in the fan. Which is not what we want. I would rather not die to my mob farm again. Okay. Now I want to put down these. So, I'm going to put one there, and one there, and then we've got that one, and that one, and then we'll fly up out of here, and block it off, and then fan, fan, fan. I should turn off my magnet. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, 10 looting, 10 sharpness. Oh, there's probably a slime stuck at the top, isn't there? Because they're big. Go to the other corner then. Yeah. So I'll need to make another mob grinder and put it in that corner right there to damage any slimes that may come across it. I might put it in the ceiling or put it in the wall. Do I have one? No. Okay. So, mob grinder. I just need some iron spikes. Not the sword of Alfred GG. Not my enchanted iron sword. Okay, so I need... How many iron swords do I need for this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. There we go. That was weird. Okay, so I forgot to torch up the roof. me grab some torches. I keep forgetting to do that. Forget to torch up the roof and then mobs spawn. Kill 10 creepers. Oh yeah, forget that I can shoot through blocks now. Okay. Oh yeah. Lots of mob spawns. There we go. Okay. So, I want it right here. And then a block of redstone. So now the slimes get damaged to it, and then it knocks them smaller. And then they fall down the chute, and they get damaged down here. Yeah! Look at that! Now I just need this to be able to void anything with the apotheosis affix. Let me set that up. Not pipe. Pipe. Upgrade. Configured. Okay, that's fine. Mr. Enderman, how did you get out? Bad. You are not supposed to be able to teleport. Okay, let me go connect this to something that it will actually connect to. Will it connect to the energizing orb? Yes. Great. Because I know that the energizing orb doesn't have anything in it. So I don't want to accidentally export something into this pipe that I don't want to. I know that there's nothing connected to it, but... Okay. Whitelist for pants. NBT data. Can I just remove this? And anything with apotheosis in it? Does that work? Theosis / armor? No. So, can I instead grab this and tell it Minecraft damage of 0? And then we'll see if that works. I guess we'll see. So it only took the undamaged leather boots, because these have more NBT data. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay. I gotta figure this out. Let me do a quick Google. Let's see. How to filter out apotheosis gear with pipes. Okay. This right here. Let's see if that works. Now this should remove anything with an apotheosis tag in it. Oh yeah, they're gone. And then add okay. I guess I should probably do it a little simpler. Or a little more complicated, I mean. So with specifications of which rarity. So this top one, remove. We're going to leave the gems in place. We're going to leave pretty much everything in place. But the apotheosis stuff that's like common, uncommon, and rare, because when I level up to wanting to collect the epic stuff, that is when I want everything. So these are the NBT tags I will be using. So now I should only get very rare and epic, or just epic items, I think, because very rare isn't a, yeah. I should get epic items, and then I'm going to leave, I'm going to leave the gems. And then how to filter damaged gear. Let's see. I would like this to work. Okay. Ba-ba-da-ba-da, ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay, so basically there's not a quick way to do it. But I would just have to grab every item and be like, hey, if it has a damage, do this. And I don't know if I want to do that. Let me grab the leather tunic and see what NBT. So I want this, but I want it to be open-ended. Or, this one. So... okay, I can do that. Let me just clear this and submit that. So now it'll take out anything with damage in it. Or not. Oh, he got out. Crazy. Okay, so this last one didn't work. Interesting. Can I do anything greater than 1? No? Okay. Try that again. Interesting. Okay, so that doesn't do anything. I'd have to drag in, like, every piece of leggings and armor. So we will just leave it as it is. It's not super common. So we'll just leave it alone. My one little absorption hopper can't keep up with it all. I might have to move the jumbo fluid tank to this side. And then north is fluid, so now I need south to be fluid. And north to be none. Actually, north to be items, and I just grab an item pipe. And this upgrade here. And then we boost that, so it just grabs it all. That should be good. Okay. That is an upgraded mob farm. I got a bunch of stuff in here now. It's supposed to be taking these. Oh, I deleted the wrong one. This is Minecraft damage. These are Apotheosis Uncommon. Apotheosis Common. There we go. Okay. Now this should just pile up with stuff. I think I can take... nope, can't take that out. That's fine. Now I've got reliquary reincarnated stuff, so I can start building, like, void tier. I can build the handgun. I can make slime balls, infernal claws, that kind of stuff. Let's see. Interesting. Okay. That should do good. Now we can start working on Apotheosis enchantments, considering my bookshelves got annihilated. That particle accelerator. I wasted so much time on it. Like, kind of annoyed. but it's fine. It was a learning experience. And we always love a learning experience. Now, I probably can disable this chicken. I don't think I need any more feathers. Oh yeah, definitely not. Grab all those, grab the nether stars. I will be set on feathers for the rest of my entire life, I think. Let me grab the model. Can the wither skeleton model get me... gives me wither ribs. I can't make the wither bones. Unfortunate. Okay. That's too bad. Wither data model. Nether stars is the one thing I think I can keep just constantly going. Give me some sand. And more glass. Can I turn 1x compressed glass? Okay, no. Turn it into glass. Turn this into glass panes. Alrighty. I'm probably going to end up scrolling right past the thing I need. Yeah, okay. Let me just grab the prediction matrix or whatever. Just make a bunch of them so that this can just run pretty much indefinitely. Alrighty. So, I need to figure out some way to get the seashells. This requires pufferfish. I can get them from fish essence or any fish and bamboo. So, the other thing I can do is a circuit slicer from Fishbig, which is from 8 of these, and I can use her to make 8 pufferfish. Okay. I could do an Elder Guardian prediction. I don't know why I would waste a prediction. Oh, it's because it's got nothing. Okay. I could do a water bee, which has a 5% chance of getting me pufferfish. But I think it has to be pufferfish, not any other fish. Yes. So I can go mystical agriculture, or I can go literally any fish. Tropical fish cost less fish essence. Is there a way for me to get fish without loot fabrication? Guardian, polar bear, cod prediction. Huh. Let me just get some bamboo going. Let me see about making a market. Let me just throw this on down right here. Can I get cod? Fish. Bee, cat, dolphin, cow, chicken, donkey, fox, horse, mule, mushroom, llama, panda. If I can get polar bears, I can. Fantastic. So, polar bear predictions can be turned into 32 raw cod. I can turn raw cod into pufferfish. I can also do, like, stew, but I don't need stew. This summons guardians, but I don't need that. I can also cook them into food, which can also be turned into pufferfish, but also I can eat them. So I guess we're doing polar bear data models. Let me make like 16 smooth stone just because I can, and I need a bunch of them. And let me do data model. I need redstone repeater. Let me make like 2. And then I need my deep learner. Okay. I need 6 polar bear spawn eggs, please. Yeah. Okay. And now I've got a big old empty arena over here. Framework. Throw it in there. Put it over here. Hey there, Mr. Polar Bear. Die. Okay. I feel kind of horrible for doing this, but I need better enchantments, man. Okay. Let me hold this. There. Okay. I feel horrible now. Let me throw the polar bear model in here instead of the wither. And then we'll speed it up to like 256 times speed. And that'll get me all the fish I'll ever need. Okay, let me switch back to wither real fast. Because this is already going to give me way more fish than I could possibly need. Oh yeah. This is too much fish. Honestly, this is a lot of fish. I don't know why I didn't build this earlier. This is so perfect. This is insane. Like, I could have been doing predictions for everything through this instead of jumping all over the place, finding things. Waste of my time. Let me throw the 6 wither prediction in here, get some nether stars. Okay. Fish. Now, I can do the pufferfish. I just need bamboo. Does the quest tell me how many I should get? Just collect 11. So I need 11 pufferfish. I have 5. Give me the bamboo, and I will... Give me my axe. Can't believe I can't break it in one punch. I'm wearing, like, second strongest armor in the game. Just go really fast. Okay. there's bamboo. Pufferfish. There. Now, give me seashells. I need water bottles and prismarine bricks. I have prismarine. I'm gonna need a lot of it. That also might not even be enough. Give me these. I need the bookshelves. Okay, I need bookshelves. Give me some wood, I guess. Okay, I have exactly 15 bookshelves. Let me get bottles of water. I need 11 of them. That might be a little over. Might have miscounted. Yeah, 15. That's fine, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have exactly enough. Okay. With all 15 seashells around the enchanting table, we can infuse our last seashelf. Infusing seashells gives you more Eterna at 5 with a max of 60, also more Arcana at 5%. These can be crafted into different bookshelves. The one we're looking for max enchanting is the crystalline bookshelf. We'll need 12 of those, so we'll need 12 infused seashells, craft 8, and I'll reward you the rest. Okay. We will look into these. I do also need to look into hell shelves. Okay. Geode encased requires calcite, which I don't have, apparently. I need water and a bone block. And then hell shelves requires nether bricks and potions of regeneration. How... Okay, that's fine. That's not difficult. I need 11. So I need 4 brewing stands. Give me my 4 bottles of that. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let me throw 3 bottles onto each of these. And then I need blaze. I just need 1 piece to power them all. And then nether wart. One, 2, 3, 4. And then it'll take 20 seconds for all of those to turn into those, and then I need ghast tears. Oh, I have exactly 4. How fantastic. Just to make sure these aren't like regeneration 2, right? No, just regular regen potions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Regular potions of regeneration. Oh, I also need blaze rods, which means I need my rod cast. I need my casting table. And I need more blaze powder. Actually, I do have my nether prediction in here. Ah. Do I have enough over here? Did I grab it all? Hey, I have more. Okay, that's perfect. $11 blaze rods. That is what I need. Okay. And then I just need that other stuff. Which means I just need to smelt like 10 stacks of this. That's fine. Make some nether brick. And then make some actual nether bricks. And then hell shelves. Of those. Hell shells are your introduction to quanta. They give about 3% quanta and 3 eterna, better than normal shells, right? You're going to want 16 of them for the next step, 15 hell shells around the enchantment table with 1 in your inventory. Make the first 11, and I'll give you the last 5. Once we get those 15 hell shells around our enchantment table, we'll have 45 eterna and 30 quanta in our table. This is the perfect amount to infuse our hell shelves. Infused hell shelves give 5 eterna with a max of 60 eterna, along with 5% quanta. These can be crafted with other items to make different bookshelves. For the ones we want, we'll need 12 infused hell shelves. Of course, with me being so generous, you'll only need to collect 8. Okay, so I need 8 infused sea shelves and 8 infused hell shelves. Some infusions need very, very exact amounts of eterna, quanta, or arcana. To get those, you might need some of these shelves, each lower the amount of its respective quantities. So melon shelves, stone shelves, bee shelves. Okay, let's infuse some stuff. So around this enchantment table, I want to do this first, right? Let's do the hell shelves first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now we put 1 in for infusion. What do you mean the infusion criteria is not met? My eterna's at 42. My quanta's at 57. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Give me that back. You're telling me that that one up there doesn't count. Is that better? No. It's worse. Let me put it right here then. Now can you infuse? Thank you. Let me infuse all 3 of these. Can I now put down an infused one? Yes. Okay. So let me make these all infused. Because I will need them infused. Oh, I need more lapis. Lapis lazuli. Okay, just a couple more to go. Okay, now to break all these, because I don't need them right now. Okay, give me some more. You ever spend 3 months studying galactic code to finally understand enchantment table language just for it to be gibberish? No, me either, but enchanting clues are your actual translator for it. Each enchanting clue will tell you one enchantment before you actually use it. So this one just gives enchantment clue 1. This one gives enchantment clue 2. So it wants me to get both of those. Blazing Hell Shells gives you a bit of Quanta and Eterna, but they aren't the cheap option we are looking for our infusions. Glowing Hell Shells. By combining an infused Hell Shell with some glowstone, we can make glowing Hell Shells. These have the exact same Eterna and Quanta, but give 3% Arcana. This will be helpful in later infusions, like if we wish to use 12 of them to infuse a dormant deep shelf into a deep shelf. Okay, let me make the infused sea shelves. So it should be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then 1. Infusion, 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 and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and we go 1, 2, 3. Infusion, 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 infusion. And then we should be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think. 2, 3, 4. Is that still enough for infusion? It is. Fantastic. And then we should be able to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wonder if just those 6 are enough. They're not. That's what I figured, but that is enough, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And grab all of these. Okay. We will take those. The Heartforged Sea Shelf is another upgrade to the Infused Sea Shelf. It's a little expensive, but gives a lot of Arcana. This will be very helpful for later infusions needing lots of Arcana. Heartforge gives 20% Arcana. Our current infused ones give 5%. So yes, that is very much. If you want to remove a specific enchant from your enchantment pool, you can use this bookshelf in your enchanting setup. Place an enchantment book you want to blacklist in an empty slot. Then when you enchant, this enchantment won't show up on the items or books, like Binding and Vanishing. Okay. We can craft infused seashells with prismarine crystals to get crystalline seashells. The crystalline seashells will keep the same 5 Eterna, and 5 Arcana, but now have 3 Quanta. With 12 of them, we can get enough levels to infuse dormant deep shelves into normal deep shelves. Okay. I don't think I needed to be doing both of these. 5, 3, 5. 5, 5, 3. Okay. Let me craft both of those, I guess. Which is fine. Like, it's not an issue or anything. Okay, infused seashells into crystalline. How many does it want me to make? 12. Okay. Okay, 12 of those. And then it wants me to build glowing hell shelves. I don't remember how much glowstone I need. Probably not that much. Nope, 12 glowing hell shelves. Okay. Dormant deep shelves, dormant deep shelves, deep shelves. This is where the separation of hell shells and sea shells ends. First, we'll need to craft a dormant deep shelf. These are just 6 cracked deep slate tiles and 3 books, but we'll need 60 Eterna, 40 Quanta, and 40 Arcana. We can get that with 12 crystalline sea shelves or 12 glowing hell shelves. Finally, we can infuse our dormant deep shelves into regular deep shelves. So I didn't need to go down both of these lines, but it's better that I did. The crystalline seashells are a little better because Quanta is randomness, I think. Arcana is rarer, makes it rarer. Quanta, because it mixes stuff up. And Eterna is enchantment level. So these have the same Eterna, but I want more Arcana with the crystalline. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, dormant into infusion, dormant into infusion. I don't have enough lapis in there, so we'll throw that in there. Okay. 6 deep shelves. This gives me 8. And then this splits. Soul Touch Deep Shelves are an upgrade to Deep Shelves. They are crafted with a Soul Lantern and 3 Skulk blocks. You'll need Silk Touch to pick up Skulk blocks. Then we can craft our Soul Touched version. These will give a ton more Quanta at 15. It also increases Max Eterna to 75. For the Echoing upgrade, we'll need a few different items. Candles, which are relatively easy to get, and Echo Shards, which definitely aren't. The best chance at getting them is by looting an ancient city, but you can craft them with a few different rituals, or even later on with enchanting. The Echoing Deep Shelves will give a whole lot more Arcana at 15%, along with raising the Max Eterna to 75. Okay. Probably stop it there and go back to the Heart Forged, because that gives me Eterna and Arcana. These give 5, 5, 5, so that's probably better than 5, 3, 5. I have 8 of them, so I just need to craft one of each of these, right? Yeah. We'll see what I can craft with these. So for this, I just need a Soul Lantern, which means I need a Soul Torch. This I need candles, which means I need tallow. Butcher's Knife. Give me that. For now, we'll do this one. Craft one of those. To upgrade Deep Shelves even further, surprisingly we don't need infusions, instead we just need more crafting. 5 Skulk blocks and a Skulk Catalyst. Warden Tendril. Okay, so I do need another one. 10, 15, 10. And I just need the Echoing, which requires tallow. Okay, that gave me 2. I do need a total of 3, though. So, sheep, you gotta go. Okay. Now that I have the tallow, I can make candles, which also increases my Arcana, which is nice, so I'm actually going to make a 4th one. And then I just need to make this one, Echoing Deep Shelves. To upgrade Deep Shelves even further, okay, so I need Soul Touched and Echoing, which means I do need to kill 2 more Wardens. So we'll stop there for now, and I will make the Heart Forged Sea Shelf, which I can't make that yet. Should be able to make the Stone Shelf, though. I just need a couple more books. Stone Shelf made. Hell Shelf is made. Okay, so this one is 5 and 15. This one is 5 and 15. These are 5, 5, 5. So let me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. What am I looking at now? Let me throw in something I can actually enchant, which apparently right now is nothing in my inventory. I might as well throw down this candle while I'm at it. So I'm at 60, 70, 63 with 1 enchanting clue. If I break this, 73, 63. Oh, this is Arcana -4? Okay, 70, 76, 73. 70, 76, 73. So this is not doing anything. 73.33, 73.33. Let's go right here. Okay, that's fine. But if I do it right here, it can't see that block anymore, so it removes it. That's fine. That's okay. I also want to build the enchantment library while I'm at it. I just need some ender chests. 1, 2, 3. And an enchantment table. Throw it in there. Infused tail shelves. Sure, why not? Enchantment library. And then to enchant the Library of Alexandra, I need exactly 100. Less than 50, exactly 100. So this enchantment library is great. I'm going to put it right here. Let me... Do I have an enchantment remover? Enchantment extractor. That does require the advanced machine frame. Honestly, a grindstone is probably fine. I don't have much of anything in my inventory that is enchanted well enough for me to care. Like, this is efficiency 3, but I could get better. What I'm going to do is I am going to get a bunch of books. I'm out of paper, because of course I am. Now I'm out of leather. Okay. What I'm trying to show off here, that apparently it doesn't want me to, is I can throw this in here. This is Sharpness 6, Fortune 4, Thorns 3, Loyalty 5, Worker Exploitation. I can put another book in and get another one. Riptide 5, Impaling 6, Growth Serum, Endless Quiver. Fire Protection 5, and Bane of Arthropods 6, Luck of the Sea 4, Aqua Affinity, Chromatic Aberration. Smite 6, Crescendo of Bolts, Rebounding 3, Worker Exploitation, Icy Thorns. Density 5, Flame, Protection 4, Fire Protection 4. Fire Protection 6, Loyalty 5, Infinity, Knowledge of the Ages 1s, and Capacity 3. Fire Aspect 3, Soulbound, Chainsaw, Icy Thorns 2, and Experience Soulbound. Channeling, Silk Touch, Quick Charge 3, Loyalty 4, Unbreaking 4. And now I take all of these enchantment books, go over to the enchantment library, and just throw them all in here. And I'm done. I can scroll down through this and be like, oh, I want to put Fire Aspect, or not Fire Aspect, sorry. If I want to put flame, infinity, and let's see, unbreaking on my bow, I now have flames, unbreaking 1, and infinity. And that's how it works. I can do that with my sword, my armor, everything. So, what I'm going to do is, between streams while I'm off camera, I'm going to continue just making enchantments, low on experience, and over there I have that container of experience. Like a literal full container of experience. Yeah, 358 buckets worth. Oh, a quiver. Fantastic. Let me throw this on my belt here. I think it's 0 is my quiver. Yeah. Drop out the tipped arrows. Pick up all these. Throw it on my belt. I can see what I have. Just a bunch of arrows. And yeah. And now I don't have to worry about carrying arrows in my inventory because they're all in my quiver. I'm probably going to immediately take this off and put infinity on my bow, but that's besides the point. I could probably keep 1 arrow in here and never have to worry about it. I can also put endless quiver on here, and then when I switch my arrow over to like an enchanted arrow or a potion arrow, I can switch to that. So I probably will keep these arrow of instant harming, and I will use those with my quiver of endless arrows. I don't know whether that goes on my bow or my quiver, but I'll figure it out. Now, if I at some point get an enchantment extractor, I can take all the enchantments off of this gear and add it in. And it adds up. So if I put in Prot 2 and Prot 2 in there, I can now pull out a Prot 3 book. So that'd be really nice. Pretty much everything else in here is useless. But I got lots of slime balls, lots of sugar, apparently 40 raw chicken. I don't remember killing that many chickens, but okay. But glowstone, gems from Apotheosis. But right here, this tank, I can get a XP solidifier and XP jelly baby mold and put it in here, and it'll turn into XP jelly babies, and I just eat them. And then I gain the experience. I can also do a tank, but that like slowly trickles out XP orbs, which would be helpful if I needed mending, but none of my tools or armor break. So between episodes, I'll probably work on upgrading all my stuff, but for now, that is the end. I will see you all again later. I'll probably film a video or stream on Sunday, and if not, it'll come out Monday. So I will see you all later. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. Helps out the channel. And I will see you all later. Bye-bye.